Evelyn Porter found the library card in a coat she almost donated. It was tucked inside the inner pocket, faded, slightly bent, with her name printed in careful block letters. The date read 1987. She held it for a long moment. She hadn't stepped inside a library in years. Life had filled up, work, raising 2 sons, caring for her husband during his illness, and then, after he passed, simply learning how to live quietly again. Books had once been her refuge, but somewhere along the way, she stopped making time. She turned the card over. It felt like a small invitation from her younger self. The next afternoon, Evelyn drove to the local library. The building looked the same: wide steps, tall windows, the faint smell of paper and polished wood inside. She hesitated at the entrance, suddenly unsure why she had come. Then she pushed the door open. The quiet wrapped around her like a memory. She walked slowly between shelves, her fingers brushing along the spines. Mystery, history, poetry. She didn't know what she was looking for, only that it felt comforting to be there. At the front desk, a young librarian smiled. "Can I help you?" Evelyn held up the card. "I'm not sure if this still works." The librarian examined it, amused. "This might be the oldest one I've seen today." Evelyn laughed softly. "We can update it." The librarian said, "Same name?" "Yes." A few minutes later, Evelyn walked out with a new card, bright, plastic, and modern, and a small novel tucked under her arm. She returned the next week, then the week after. Sometimes she checked out a book. Sometimes she simply sat in a chair by the window and read the first few pages before putting it back. It became part of her routine, quiet, gentle, familiar. One rainy afternoon, she noticed a boy sitting at a nearby table. He looked about 10, his backpack slumped at his feet. A workbook lay open, but he stared at it without writing. Evelyn glanced over again. A few minutes later, still no progress. She hesitated, then leaned slightly toward him. "Homework?" He nodded. "Math?" Another nod. "I used to help my sons with that," she said gently. "Mind if I take a look?" He slid the paper toward her. They worked through the first problem together, then another slowly. His pencil began to move with more confidence. When they finished, he smiled. "Thanks." "I'm Evelyn," she said. "Tyler." The next week, Tyler sat at the same table. He waved when he saw her. Soon, Thursdays became their shared afternoon. Tyler worked through homework. Evelyn read between questions. Sometimes they talked about books, sometimes about school, sometimes about nothing at all. One day, Tyler frowned. "I don't really like reading." Evelyn smiled. "You just haven't found the right story yet." She walked him to the children's section and pulled out a slim adventure book. "Try this one," she said. He shrugged but took it. The following week, he returned it. "Got another?" he asked. Months passed. Tyler's reading improved. His confidence grew. Evelyn found herself looking forward to Thursdays more than any other day. One afternoon, Tyler handed her a folded piece of paper. "What's this?" she asked. He shrugged. "Just something." She opened it. It was a homemade library card drawn in crayon. Name, Evelyn. Member since forever. Special note. Helps people find good stories. Her eyes softened. "Thank you," she said quietly. Spring sunlight streamed through the library windows. Evelyn sat in her usual chair, Tyler reading beside her. The quiet felt full, not lonely, but shared. She slipped her original 1987 card into her wallet behind the new one. A small reminder. Sometimes, the simplest things, a forgotten card, a quiet place, a shared table, open doors you didn't know you needed. Because it's never really about the books. It's about the connections written between the pages.